Welcome to the channel. Today we will talk about how to raise a girl properly. If you previously watched our video on raising boys, this video will be a logical continuation, but with a focus specifically on girls. It will be relevant for both men and women, so don't miss any details. It's important to understand that your attitude towards the child and the relationships between you also play an extremely important role in her development. Why is this important? Many women turn to psychologists and psychotherapists, asking why their life and personal relationships do not develop as they expected. Often, behind these difficulties lie deep problems, roots of which grow from childhood. For example, many girls grow up feeling dissatisfied with their relationships with their parents. Some don't communicate with them at all, while others often find themselves embroiled in conflicts. It is important to remember that a girl in such an environment can become a kind of receiver of the negative emotions of adults. Her future happiness depends on the atmosphere in which she grew up. Undoubtedly, if you are interested in how to help your daughters grow into happy and harmonious individuals, stay with us. The role of the father in a girl's life. Let's start with the role of the father. A father is the first man in a girl's life. His opinion and behavior will shape her perception of the world, her relationships with men, and her self-esteem. A girl draws confidence and learns to associate herself with the surrounding world through the image of her father. She might even dream of marrying someone like him. When a girl has close and warm interactions with her dad, she grows into a confident and self-sufficient person. However, if a father ignores his daughter or treats her harshly, she may start to associate love with violence and anxiety. This experience can program her to choose unhealthy relationships in the future. Therefore, the father's task is to create an atmosphere of support, love, and understanding. How to form a healthy self-esteem. A dad can give a girl that all-important sense of beauty and significance. Mothers can tell their daughters how beautiful they are as much as they want, but when a dad says it, a girl remembers it for life. This creates a foundation for a positive self-perception. So think, are you spending enough time with your daughter? The role of the mother in a girl's life. Now a bit about the mother. When a woman's relationship with a man doesn't work out, she often unwittingly begins to project her negative feelings onto her daughter. She expects her daughter to fill the void and make her happy. This approach can lead to the girl feeling responsible for her mother's emotional state. She starts to think that she should take care of her mom instead of focusing on herself. How to avoid this? It is important for mothers to realize that their happiness and well-being shouldn't depend on their daughters. A mother should be a source of inspiration and a role model for her daughter. When a girl sees her mother happy and confident, she automatically begins to strive for that same state. The influence of family dynamics. An interesting aspect is how living in a tense family affects the child. When parents live in constant conflict, children feel this stress and don't understand how to cope with it. On a subconscious level, a girl begins to fear situations where she might find herself between two adults acting aggressively. Creating a healthy space. One of the key points is creating a safe space at home. Children should fall asleep peacefully, without worrying about what will happen in the evening when parents come home. A child should know that they are awaited at home with love, not threats. This feeling of security helps to form inner calm and confidence in tomorrow. Why is it important to set an example for children? As we mentioned, children learn by example. They absorb every little thing, every word, and gesture. Cold relationships between parents shape daughters' perceptions of what normal relationships look like. If you live solely for your children, at the expense of your own emotions and feelings, it will only worsen the situation. Try to find a balance between your own happiness and the well-being of your children. Remember that they pick up on emotions even better than adults do. Directions for growth and improvement. I suggest you keep a development journal where you record your thoughts and observations regarding parenting. What works? What doesn't? How does your emotional state affect your daughter? You need to learn to always be open to change and sincerely work on your issues. In the end, raising a girl is a multi-layered and diverse process. Success depends on whether you can create a loving and supportive atmosphere around her. Remember that your child's health and happiness are directly linked to your own state. I hope this video inspired you to ask the right questions and engage in parenting your girls more consciously. If you liked this material, share it with others and leave your thoughts in the comments. What challenges do you face in raising your daughters? And don't forget to subscribe to our program, where we will continue to explore important aspects of parenting. Good luck on your journey through parenthood.